Shaun Murphy to break.
So for the second time, frame 17 of a possible 19 gets underway here in the Masters final. And well, the first time cue ball ended up behind the yellow. This time he's hit the blue. Shaun Murphy.
Yeah, there's not really been any semblance of a bad break like that all the way through. I don't think I've seen one from Murphy the whole time we've been here. Been here over a week now. It started last Sunday. He played it on the first evening against Gary Wilson. Oh no. Well, he's absolutely embedded in the bunch here. Can he get to the left cushion? So the replay got a very unkind nudge. There could be a gap that he can get through to the black, but I mean, it's just horrible, isn't it?
Point down now. Black ball.
He might be going twice across to get to the black here, you know. No, little swerve onto it. Well, he'd be very disappointed there. Got a pretty horrid nudge off the black and got stuck in the bunch, so and the flow is not quite there at the moment. A snooker match never got any easier the closer it got. I mean, it just never does. It's such a brilliant shot, that. Goodness. So clean. Of course, you made a point earlier, Dave. I hadn't thought about the stat you said when if Murphy were to win, it would be his highest ever prize fund for a tournament. Because by some margin, I guess it would be. And he's been playing in a lot of big tournaments all his career and won a lot.
Yeah, of course, it's 20 years since he won the World Championship. That was $250,000. Of course, Karen, in more recent times, $500,000. Incredible rewards, really. And let's be clear, a lot of these guys, you know, grew up with not a lot of money.
Yes, you can see that this red is plottable, and does he screw back and kind of avoid the main bunch, or does he play a topspin through them? They're quite tightly packed this time, so he didn't want to play it quite like that. It's very annoying when that happens 15. On that shot, and it happens all the time. The cue ball checks a little bit, and he's left with virtually no shot here to keep the break going. If he could have slid past the blue, it would have been okay.
Shaun Murphy, 15.
That shake of the head from Olivier Martil can only mean one thing. It ain't touching. Just one more chance for Kyron Wilson, I think, in this frame. If he can get a chance and he can put together a good break and apply some more pressure as the match were to get closer. Oh, that's worrying. He's worrying. He needs some cover desperately here. He's got cover, all right. He looked squarely across, didn't he, there at Shaun? I'm sure he's not sorry if he did apologise. Could have been end of match. Instead, Murphy in trouble.
Touching ball.
So this time touching ball, and if he can get the cue ball into that area where he's standing, then Kyron could put Shaun in a spot of trouble, because the red over the pocket won't be reachable. He's looking for cover from green and or blue. Was there a gap, I think? I think there's a gap through there. He looked a little tentatively down the line. Oh, yes. That pots. Very straight though, the red, and is he going to have a deep screw up the table, or is he going to try and play on the black? There's your answer. He's got pretty good cue power, not the best, but as you saw there, he's got hold of that one. Basically getting the cue ball out of that corner was the key.
Well, it's a second chance in this frame, the frame he needs to put the match to bed.
Seven.
When he broke through, of course, as world champion, he was very young. He was 22, really fresh on the scene. We've heard him talking in interviews, now he's in his 40s, about taking a bit more time to soak it all up. If he were to win now, having been put under it so much by Wilson, this is surely going to be very high up on his list of personal achievements.
13. $14.
Made sure of getting topside. It's a good shot. Not too sure whether anything goes from the right side into that other corner pocket. He's coming to have a look. If not, he's going to have to try and go into them. And the problem there is the two reds at the top are kind of protecting the others. You can see they're not It's hard to get into the meat of the bunch. He's done well. Brilliant. Well, you can, I think, just see in the distance now the winning line. It's in view. There's a lot more pots have to go in, but he's in a good position to make it happen.
$20.
Will he go into them again here just to stop the cue ball? Again, it's excellent. There's a red to right corner, which I think takes him on the pink.
25.
Yeah, that's a nice shot to be faced with.
26.
He's played ever so well all week, hasn't he? And he just got frozen out for a spell this evening. He's lost the session of snooker, whatever the score ends up, because it was 6-2 up, but it was more Kyron's tenacity, I think, that made that happen. Still quite a lot resting on this shot, because
32.
if he rolls this red, and he could stay with the pocket if he misses it.
Another superb shot under pressure. I know Shaun Murphy has felt for a while that something big was coming. And outside of the World Championship, it doesn't really get any bigger than the Masters in this incredible arena at Alexandra Palace, where the event's found its home.
I think just one more positional shot here. He's a little bit more angle on this blue. He might have to use a cushion. Doesn't want to. Well, he's played a third cannon. Oh, goodness. Well, there's a red that might go up the table. He can get through to that one. Wow.
Thank you.
It's all a little bit high wire stuff, isn't it? But he's still going. He's on this red.
39.
So this pink will put him 59 in front, with 59 on, another red, and it should be his title. You've got to credit Kyron Wilson, the way he came back from 8-4 down. He never gives up, but he'll be expecting
45. Stop
the
going
next
out.
time he gets out of his seat to be shaking hands. This is effectively for the title. Yeah, he can celebrate now, and why not? Because he was put under it. But he's played magnificent snooker all through the tournament, made a great start to the final. Has had 3 centuries in the final, of course, the maximum in the semi-finals. He's been waiting for a moment like this for a couple of years now. And now it's time to just enjoy it.
Absolutely, he's been brilliant. And he's never really given me the impression that he wouldn't be able to withstand the pressure that was put on him. He's never really struggled in that department. He already had a good record against Kyron Wilson going into this final.
66.
Kyron has struggled a little bit against Shaun in big matches.
67.
It's happened again. Stars have aligned a little bit for him, but he has played so well all week.
Yeah, and he can just finish with one more century. There's just enough on to bring the curtain down on what's been a magnificent week here. It's been a really interesting tournament,
73.
high quality, a lot of talking points, a lot of great moments.
75.
For Shaun Murphy, he's made a maximum, and he's going to be taking away the £350,000 first prize and the Paul Hunter Trophy.
78.
Karen Wilson. It's been another terrific tournament, but he'll be disappointed not to go away with the trophy. That's the level he's at now. Getting to finals is not what he's looking for.
82.
Shaun Murphy needs pink and black to finish with his 7th century of the tournament. His 4th of the final. Doesn't quite tell the story, but ultimately he responded to the pressure he was put under. Shaun Murphy is a multiple Masters champion. The Ali Pali rises to acclaim him a decade after his first success. He's withstood a terrific comeback from Karen Wilson. He's our champion in 2025 by 10 frames to 7.
Hi, I'm Ronnie O'Sullivan and welcome to Eurosport Snooker on YouTube. Click here to subscribe to Eurosport Snooker.